I'm gonna go with the more expensive.
You would be.
Oh, what the hell?
Hey guys, Austin here.
Hey guys, I'm RJ Lane from On the Rise. You can just call me RJ. Should I tell them what I do or?
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Do everything you got to do.
Okay. So On the Rise AV is a channel that discusses anime, manga. It is pretty much anime. We discuss seasonal anime. Talk about the anime community, just whatever anime ideas I think about, and post it on YouTube. Pretty much, typical AniTube stuff.
Absolutely. I just, I do the same thing. I say anime and manga, and I'm like, I really need to do manga stuff because I only do anime.
Yeah. I say anime and manga, but get me to read a manga is a challenge. So
I used to read a lot more than I do now. Yep. So I have brought you here today for a little challenge.
Mm-hmm.
If you're up for it.
I'm always up for a challenge. I aim to win. I'm here to win. I came to win.
Oh, well, you're supposed to lose, so I don't think we can do this. I'm going to shut off the camera. Okay, so I have a series of 6 anime figures that I found on the interwebs. And there are 2 pictures for each figure. I'm going to show you these pictures, and you're going to have to guess between 2 options. There's a cheap option, so there's a price point that's cheaper, and there's a price point that's more expensive. Mm-hmm. Your goal is to guess correctly if it's the cheap option or if it's the expensive option. So I threw you off by getting... I've got some ones that, look a little fancier but are cheaper, and some that look, just it's a little harder to guess. I hope it's harder to guess. If it's too easy, then I failed at I fail at everything. It's fine. Okay. All right. So, first one up. First image here, we have a Luffy figure in his 4th gear. A second image here.
That is a clean figure.
I know. When I saw all of these figures, I was like, I kind of want to buy all of them. Okay, so your options here. This is from a company called Lianglide. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Mm-hmm. But your options are either at the cheaper price, it would be $28, and or at the more expensive price, it would be $218. What do you think that this figure cost out of the 2?
Well, this figure is from Goat Piece, so... I gotta put respect on One Piece's name. I'm gonna go with the more expensive $200.
You would be incorrect, sir. This is $28 on Amazon.
Oh, what the hell?
I know. When I saw that, I was like, I kind of want to buy it right now.
Nah. It's gotta be like, it's gotta look good in the picture, and then you get it, and it's like not authentic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'll look like buying figures on Wish. It'll be like
yeah,
like knockoff. Yeah.
And I got to get an appraiser to see if it's actually legit.
I'll have to send you the link to that.
Yeah. No one will ever know.
I'll just slide into the DMs. Your second figure here is Super Saiyan Trunks versus Mecha Frieza statue. Mm-hmm. This is the first image, and this is your second image, just from a few different angles here. Mm-hmm. This is a figure by Tamashii Nations. Your answer choices would be at the cheap option, it would be $35, or at the expensive option, it would be $135. What do you think, sir?
All right. Normally, after someone gets tricked, they pick the other option. But I'm not normal. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna say $135.
You are correct. It is $135.
Let's go.
Hey, Dragon Ball's my favorite too. This figure is awesome. This is like one of my favorite moments. So.
Yeah, it is. Like surprisingly, I always surprise people. They're like, "Oh, what's your favorite anime?" And I'm like, "It's Dragon Ball."
I know people always, because I've been watching anime forever. I've seen just a crazy. I like every time I tell because I'm like, yeah, I've been watching anime for a long time and everything, and they always ask me, well, "What's your favorite?" They expect something really obscure. And then I say Dragon Ball, and they're like, "Oh, I know that one,"
Yeah. It's the same for me. They're just like, "Oh," because I talk about seasonal anime, talking about, "Oh, let's get more variety. Let's watch more non-popular shows. Let's get more shows popular." They're like, "Oh, what's your favorite anime?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, it's Dragon Ball."
It's Dragon Ball. Yeah. Okay, so this is from Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. This is Rika Takanashi. This is a Love Taniba and Other Delusions Rika Takanashi PVC figure is what the title is. It's from a company called Amakuni.
Mm-hmm.
And the cheap option is $64, and the expensive option is $364.
Okay, so I know that she's a very beloved waifu. I told myself that coming in here, if I see any waifu figurines, I would judge it by waifu tier. So I'm gonna say, just because the popularity of the show has gone down in the recent years, I'm gonna have to go to the cheap option.
That's sad because I want more of it. Honestly, I'd love another season of that show.
Yeah, it would be great.
You would be incorrect. It is $364. That surprised me. That surprised me that this was $364.
I had a feeling it was $364. I was like, no.
I was like $364. I was like, good. Wow. Okay. All right.
She's
gonna break my bank.
She's an incredibly popular wife. I say the popularity of the series has gone down, but what I really meant was like the hype.
I mean, it's definitely up there and my favorites in the romance genre for sure. So
yeah.
Guts from Berserk.
That
That is your first picture. This is a second picture of that. This is the Berserk Guts Assembly movable joint figure from Seisdio. I don't know how to pronounce that either. I don't know. Some of these throw me off. Okay. The cheap option is $39, and the expensive option is $390.
I don't want to insult the figure. But
you might. Be careful. Look, he's very angry.
But it doesn't look like it's expensive. So I'm going to have to say cheap.
All right. You got it. It's $39.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still more expensive than that Luffy figure, right? Surprisingly.
It surprisingly, yeah, it's still more expensive than the Luffy figure. So I don't want to say much more, but it looks maybe it's because it's assembly, like it's a joint assembly. I'm not an appraiser. I can't sit here and completely judge it.
You know, honestly, if this were the other way around, I'd probably be doing horribly. So I'm making it easier. It's my channel, so I can be like,
you are wrong.
You know?
Yeah.
We've got Denji from Chainsaw Man here in his Chainsaw Man glory. This figure is the Chainsaw Man Denji model figure. It's from a company called Generic, although I don't really think it's very generic. The cheap option would be $65, and the expensive option would be $265.
Just from the quality alone, just you can see the guts on his I think that's his right arm, Denji in all his glory. I gotta go with the expensive option.
You would be incorrect.
Oh my goodness.
$65. Yeah, I'm like, man, this is really nice. I wonder if it actually looks this good.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna need you to send me these links.
Yeah.
$65, $28. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need you to send me these links.
Yeah, right. For real. Like some of these I want. Hold on, there's a hair on my microphone. It's distracting me. That was my like ADD kicking in. I've only watched the anime for it, but I really liked the last bit of the anime season that they have so far, so I'm really looking forward to, like, I felt like at first I was just like, yeah, it's cool, I guess. I don't really see why it's like people are talking like it's, the second coming of our Lord, but it's a good good show. And then the ending part, I feel like the last couple of episodes were pretty good, so
yeah, I read I don't know if you could see back there the Chainsaw Man volumes, at least all the ones that are out in the West. I have them all back there.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not a big fan of Chainsaw Man. I think it's okay. I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 my first read through. Now the anime I would give like an 8 out of 10. I definitely
animation.
Yeah, I definitely think that Chainsaw Man fans overhype it, but it's not a bad show. I do agree with the fandom when they were just like, hey, kind of wait till more episodes come out, because 12 episodes I don't think was enough to get people, anime onlys, kind of into the Chainsaw Man fandom, especially because the next arc is phenomenal. So
Pain.
The man himself.
And let me pull up a second image here. It's right here. So this option is from a company called Sume Art. It's called the Extra Pain figure. There is a cheap option of $100 is the cheap option. And then the expensive option is $1,000. I like Pain. He's probably my favorite villain from Shippuden, I think.
I know he definitely is the best. He's the best villain. Sorry, Obito.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to sound like a professional here.
Put on your glasses and
yeah, because that's what some people think I am. So looking by the detail on the hair, I can see that they even put his rods in his I forget what they're actually called in the show, but the rods that he summons from his hands. It looks simple, but it's so clean, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the expensive option.
It is $1,000.
I knew it.
That's it, but that $1,000. I was really surprised by that one. That one really threw me off.
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the material that the figures are made out of. Is kind of relevant to the price, I think.
I didn't want to put too much on the materials and things because I thought maybe, I don't know, some people might be like, oh, he said this material. I know what that is. He thinks he can fool me, But no, I appreciate you coming on here.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me. What was my score? Did I win or did I lose?
I'm trying to remember. I should have kept track of that. I should have done that.
Yeah. Do we both not keep track? I guess we'll find out in post.
Yeah, the editing will tell you if you want to. I'm trying to think. What? Let's see. The Luffy one you got wrong. You got the Dragon Ball one right.
Yes, so it's one.
You got the Chunibyo one right.
I got that wrong.
Oh, you got it wrong. Yeah, because you guessed the cheap option. And then the Guts one you got right.
Mm-hmm.
The Chainsaw Man one?
I got wrong.
Wrong. Okay, and then you got it right at the end of Pain.
50%.
Hey, half is better than nothing, right? I mean, you could have been none. You know what I'm saying?
hey, 50%. That's like a low D's degrees. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Technically, I still passed, sort of, barely.
Sure. Go check out On the Rise YouTube channel. So I will leave all that down there below, and also if you'd feel like subscribing to me, that would actually be really nice. And like and comment and all of that stuff that YouTubers are supposed to say. So and ring the bell. That thing too. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.